Good day, South Africa. Welcome to Spotlight Mkhwanazi with Nick, where we bring you the stories that matter. The KwaZulu-Natal Political Killings Task Team, formed in 2018 after the Moraine Commission identified the province as a hotspot for political violence, is back with a vengeance. On September 7 and 8, 2025, the team arrested a 55-year-old local chief and a 23-year-old hitman for the brutal 2022 murder of a whistleblower. Ndlovu, a community activist, was gunned down in broad daylight outside his home on November 12, 2022. He had been vocal about illegal land sales in eMasocheni, exposing a network of local leaders profiting from fraudulent deals. Witnesses reported two gunmen firing multiple shots from a stolen vehicle before fleeing. The suspects, already in custody for unrelated crimes, now face charges of murder, conspiracy, and possession of unlicensed firearms. General Mkhwanazi reported that these arrests show the department's resolve to bring justice, no matter how complex the cases. The return of the 121 dockets has given the force momentum. Ndlovu's killing shocked Mkhwanazi. On that November day, he was returning from a community meeting when a white sedan pulled up. Two gunmen opened fire with automatic weapons, hitting him 14 times. His death was no random act. It was retaliation for him exposing a syndicate profiting from illegal land deals, implicating local chiefs and officials. The 2023 murder was chillingly precise. On December 4th, as he drove through a quiet street, two vehicles boxed him in. Gunmen fired over 20 rounds, killing him instantly. The getaway car, later found abandoned, was traced to a rental agency linked to Matlala's network. These weren't isolated incidents. They point to a calculated pattern of silencing dissent. At the center of this web is Vusimuzi Cat Matlala, a 49-year-old businessman arrested in May 2025. Authorities allege Matlala heads a Gauteng-based hired gun syndicate responsible for multiple assassinations, including the 2021 murder of Tembisa Hospital whistleblower Babita Deokaran. Deokaran was shot dead outside her Johannesburg home on August 23, 2021, after flagging 850 million rand in irregular tenders linked to Matlala's companies. 6 hitmen were convicted, but Matlala remained elusive until now. Over 40 firearms, seized from socialite Sean Mahizi's Durban home in November 2024, were registered to Matlala's Cat VIP protection. Ballistic tests tied these weapons to 10 murders, including attacks on actress Tebogo Thobejane and radio personality Joe Sibanyoni. The attack on Thobejane, Matlala's ex-girlfriend, occurred in October 2023. She was shot at while driving in Sandton, surviving only because her car was bulletproof. Sibanyoni was targeted in 2024 outside a Pretoria radio station, sustaining non-fatal injuries. Both cases involve firearms from Matlala's firm, with bank transfers traced to hitmen like Tego Floyd Mabusela and Musa Kakana. Matlala, now detained in Kagosi Mampuru's CMAX section, faces charges of conspiracy, attempted murder, and money laundering. WhatsApp messages from his phone allegedly show him coordinating with associates of suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu to disband the task team and secure a 360 million SAPS tender in 2024. Mchunu denies the allegations, but President Cyril Ramaphosa has called it a national security concern, launching the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry. We are committed to rooting out corruption and violence. These arrests are just the beginning. Since 2018, the task team has arrested 436 suspects and secured 128 convictions, including 29 life sentences. National Commissioner General Fanny Masemola praised the team's encouraging turnaround, but warned that the complexity of these cases, marked by intimidation and syndicate involvement, means not all will see quick resolutions. Public sentiment on platforms like X is buzzing with support, with many calling for the Madlanga Commission to expose the syndicate's full reach. Gauteng Premier Panyaza Lesufi has announced a provincial task team to tackle similar killings, signaling a nationwide push. The dockets, covering 107 murders, 4 attempted murders, and other serious crimes, were returned to the task team on August 28, 2025, after being controversially sent to Pretoria last December. Another key arrest involves traditional leader Zuma, who now faces 3 murder charges. One case ties him to the December 2023 killing of Democratic Alliance councillor Nhlalayenza Ndlovu in Mkhwanazi. Ndlovu was ambushed while driving home from a council meeting. His car was riddled with bullets from high-caliber rifles, and investigators later recovered shell casings linked to a firearm registered to a security firm tied to the syndicate. Zuma, along with hitmen Kayalihla Shabalala, Thobani Hlongwa, and Induna Zwelithini Buthelezi, who allegedly orchestrated the hit from prison, face charges of murder and conspiracy. These arrests are a testament to the hard work done by men and women in the South African police. The strong courage shown by General Mkhwanazi in standing up to higher rogue authority paved way for the force to work effectively without being influenced by corrupt elements. Our next story is in Pretoria, where Deputy National Police Commissioner for Crime Detection, Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibaya, has lost a high-profile court battle to return to work. This follows his controversial leave of absence ordered by National Police Commissioner Fanny Masemola in July 2025, amid allegations of corruption and ties to a Gauteng-based syndicate. The ruling has sparked debate about police leadership and ongoing investigations into political violence. The Gauteng High Court in Pretoria delivered a unanimous ruling on September 9, 2025, dismissing Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibaya's urgent application to overturn his leave of absence and return to his role as Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection. Sibaya was placed on leave in July by Masemola, following explosive accusations from KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Mkhwanazi, who branded Sibaya a criminal and alleged he played a key role in disbanding the Political Killings Task Team, a unit investigating high-profile assassinations in the province. The court's decision also ordered Sibaya to pay legal costs, marking a significant setback for the embattled officer. Mkhwanazi reported that the task team was making progress on a syndicate involving top officials. Its disbandment in December 2024 raised serious questions about interference. In Sibaya's case, his legal team, led by advocate Camille Premhid, argued that Masemola's decision to place him on leave was a disguised suspension and procedurally unlawful, violating SAP's disciplinary regulations. They sought an interdict to block further disciplinary action and reinstate Sibaya. However, Judge Norman Davis, in a lengthy ruling, found no evidence to support the claim that the leave was a suspension. The court noted Sibaya's salary remained intact, and after a July risk assessment deemed him high risk, he was provided a protection team of his choosing. These alleged criminals in uniform are still trying to get their jobs back and complain while still getting paid on taxpayers' money. Sibaya's attorney Ian Levitt vowed to appeal, stating, "This is not the end. Our client respects the court but will challenge this judgment." Masemola reported that the leave of absence was not punishment. It was a lawful decision to protect the integrity of ongoing investigations. The task team's recent arrests, made possible by the return of the 121 dockets, have been an encouraging development in a system dominated by incompetence. Since 2018, the team has secured prominent arrests and convictions. As Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibaya prepares to appeal his court loss, the Political Killings Task Team presses forward, and the Madlanga Commission looms large. These developments underscore a critical moment in South Africa's fight against corruption and violence. Mkhwanazi claimed Sibaya, acting at the behest of suspended Police Minister Senzo Mchunu, orchestrated the removal of 121 case dockets, 107 murders, 4 attempted murders, and other serious crimes to Pretoria, effectively stalling investigations into a Gauteng-based hired gun syndicate allegedly led by businessman Vusimuzi Cat Matlala. These dockets were returned on August 28, 2025, allowing the task team to resume its work, leading to recent arrests.